Hola, ¿qué tal, muchachos? Isela here with the Truck Boss Show next to the rookie.
The rookie, also known as Carlin Stafford for those who aren't Isela.
You survived. You made it.
Week
you
one,
came back.
down. I did come back. You didn't scare me off that bad.
Good.
I do know you have a reputation of being a little hood, but it's okay.
The hoops don't say anything. No, just a little bit, all right?
The bigger the hoops, the bigger the attitude, right?
That's right. Woo, you made me get hot up in here. I said, wait a minute, the what? Okay, you're good, you're safe. Well, you know what, Carlin? Let's talk about some good stuff that I got something good for you this morning,
we got a
all right?
full show.
All right.
So let's get it done.
All right, let's do this. Well, the famous Tiger truck stop, once known for its popular Tiger, Tony is hitting the headlines again. Now, you probably heard a story of a woman who stopped by and had a bite. Poor Casper the camel. Now, the truck stop has decided to poke a little fun over the biting incident and now has 2 billboards up inviting people to stop by for a bite at the popular truck stop. Carlin.
Camel not included, right?
No.
Okay, good.
Camel not
Good.
included. Now, don't worry, because we are going to share the link in the comment thread below so you can go check it out for yourself. But I think we should pay them a visit.
We definitely
Sounds
should.
Interesting.
We should avoid the camel. We should see if we can
Don't
find
take your
that
dog.
woman. Yeah, don't take your dog because then it'll get lost and then you'll have the anyway.
We
whole
should
ordeal.
track her down.
We should track her down and see how she enjoyed her trip and the bites
how
of
was
food and
that
all that
bite?
fun stuff. Yeah.
So what do you got for us today?
Well, today we got something a little harder. One of the nation's largest truck carriers has actually filed for bankruptcy, leaving almost 3,000 drivers without a job. Celadon Group Incorporated made the announcement that it was shutting down on Monday, December 9th, 2019. The only company owned by Celadon that wouldn't be closed is Taylor Express. Now, the company told drivers to continue their deliveries and they will be paid for the remaining work. However, many of those drivers had to return the company's equipment, including trucks, leaving them without a way home. Now, the company did promise to get the drivers home, and several other fleets like CRST, US Express, and Hirschbach all are offering to help as well, providing bus tickets, travel vouchers, and in some cases, jobs that will include a new truck. So, you know, Isela, it's always hard when you see a company shut down, especially with so many drivers now out of a job. But with the ability that they have driving for Celadon, it was one of those things that, you know, they're in high demand. They're going to find a job pretty quickly.
Well, and it's kind of like one of those situations like it's a bummer, you know, a lot of people without a job. Mm-hmm. And for the ones that don't, you know, they're going to have to, you know, struggle. And it's I would say it's unfortunate, especially here for the around the holidays.
Especially in the holiday time. It is good that the company said that they will pay for the remaining work and help them get home because no one wants to be away from home during the holidays. True. And without a job, it just makes it even worse. So I'm glad there are other people stepping up to the plate and helping them out.
Yes, so. Kudos to you guys. Well, this holiday season, an Alabama trucking company made something amazing happen. The truck company, B.R. Williams Trucking, Inc., went above and beyond for a 95-year-old Helen Haywood. She always loved big rigs, wished she could ride in one, but she never knew anyone that had one. When family members came across B.R. Williams Trucking at an expo, they mentioned Helen's story, so the company decided to pay Helen a visit and to fulfill her wish.
That video makes just my heart melt. She's just got such a big smile. It's so heartwarming.
She's so happy and exciting, and I mean, for her to be 95 years old and finally having this wish come true, especially around this time of the year, amazing.
And it's always fun to see someone who's never been in one be in one for the first time because they're such impressive machines, and then you get inside and you're like, oh my gosh, this is so cool.
Yeah, well, when I say they went above and beyond, they really did, because they had to go and they had to, I'm not even going to say, you have to look at the article. Just check it out. We're going to put it in the comment thread below.
That's right.
It's an awesome story.
Be prepared to shed maybe 1 or 2 tears.
Yes.
Because it's pretty hard.
Calm down, Ricky. It's okay.
I'm sorry.
Right.
I just get so emotional
Rookies.
around the holidays.
I know, rookies.
And speaking of the holidays, are you going to be on the road this Christmas? If you are, don't worry. You won't have to miss a nice home-cooked holiday meal because Meals for 18 Wheels will bring that meal to you. If you remember, we told you about this organization during Thanksgiving as well. Now, every year, the organization actually teams up with volunteers to deliver free food to drivers while they're on the road. Because, like members of the organization say, it's important to help others if you can.
It never hurts or anything to have a kind heart and pay it forward. Don't ever ask for anything in return. Just just give.
Now, if you would like to volunteer or request a meal, check out the Meals for 18 Wheels Facebook page. Just send them a message and they'll get it to you. You know, it's really awesome to see kind of them giving so much to these drivers who literally give up their holiday time to deliver us what we need.
Well, holiday time, but family, they don't get to be around friends and family. And this is awesome that they're doing this, getting them a meal out, just showing them some love.
Exactly.
Because they do a lot of sacrifice. So kudos to you guys. Well, Carlin, moving on to what we have next. Nikki and you had a lot of fun this week, earlier this week, I'm going to say, because you guys got to do the thumbs up, thumbs down segment.
That's right, and we talked about some of the hot topics that you need to know for next year. Check it out.
Hey everyone, Nikki here at the Truck Boss Show next to Carlin.
That's right, rookies in the house.
Welcome back, Carlin.
Thanks.
Welcome back to the show.
Oh, I was like, wait, where did I go?
You didn't go anywhere. It's my mind. Today we are going to talk about the thumbs up, thumbs down segment here on the show, bringing you hot topics that are actually going into effect this coming year.
Yep. Big topics, lots of rules and regulations.
Yes.
So let's jump right into it.
Put your listening ears on.
Yeah,
Carlin, what do you got for us?
All right, so the first one, a new California labor law that could put the jobs of 70,000 truckers at risk. And it is going to create what's called an ABC test to determine if an employee is an independent contractor or full-time. Now, supporters of the law say it protects the employees. Opponents argue it's unfair to contract workers like contract drivers. Now, according to the ABC test, an employee would be an independent contractor if they meet all three requirements. Are you ready? I'm going to try and list them all. 1, the person is free from the control of the employer. 2, the person's work takes place outside of the employer's usual course of business. And 3, the person is engaged in an independent trade. Now, lots of big words here: occupation, profession, or business. So all these legal terms and business terms, all that fun stuff. Now, the law is expected to take effect January 1st. Now, here at the Truck Boss Show, we don't think this is a very good idea. Mainly because it puts so many jobs at risk, and in some cases, the truckers and contractors are actually having to move out of state in order just to keep their job. So here at the Truck Boss Show, we're giving it
big thumbs down.
Boom. Get out of here. Nobody wants that.
Get out of here.
All right.
So
what do we got next?
Moving on, Carlin. Next, beginning January 6, 2020, trucking companies are required to use the FMCSA's Drug and Alcohol Clearinghouse, a new online database that gives employers access to information about CDL driver drug and alcohol violations. Currently, a driver who is fired from a job for drug use can often obtain a job with a different carrier in a different state. We think this is great because it gives companies that added resource and more transparency on individuals they seek to hire.
Yep.
So, Carlin, here at
What
the
we
Truck
giving
Boss Show, we're going to give that a big thumbs up.
Boom. Thumbs up.
What?
Let's do it.
Carlin, keep it going.
Let's keep it rolling. All right, so it may not be on everyone's radar, but we're watching it very closely here at the Truck Boss Show because we deal with all things trucking, so of course we're going to keep an eye on it. Now, starting January 1st, 2020, ships are going to be required to switch to an ultra-low sulfur fuel. Now, the distillate that is used to create these fuels is the same one that's used for diesel fuel. So you can kind of see where this is going. Experts estimate this could cause diesel prices to spike 25 cents per gallon, and in some cases even more. So, besides labor costs, fuel is the second biggest expense for a carrier, and a sudden sharp rise in the diesel prices can be pretty costly. So, here at the Truck Boss Show, we're going to give it a big
thumbs down.
We don't necessarily enjoy when prices of gas go up
Nope,
or
and neither
diesel,
do they.
so neither do they.
Nope.
There we go. All right, Nikki, one last one.
Yes.
You ready for it?
Last
Hit it.
but certainly not least, the FMCSA is facing pushback on their decision to delay their new driver training program from their previously decided date of February 2020 to 2022. They say the decision was made to continue to develop a secure and effective registry for their new trainers. However, many are stating that the high number of deaths involving large trucks is a reason to start the new training as soon as possible. So here at the Truck Boss Show, we're going to give that a big thumbs up.
Boom.
Due to the fact that FMCSA is receiving pushback to get that training started sooner, so better prepared drivers are on the road.
That's right. We definitely want better trained people on
Yes.
the road. That way we're not having to worry about accidents that may or may not be their fault. They can just avoid it completely.
Absolutely. So, Carlin, it was fun.
It was fun. Let's do it
Yes.
again sometime.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I can't say absolutely enough. So that's it for the thumbs up, thumbs down segment. We'll see you on the next one.
Well, Carlin, you and Nikki, obviously had a lot of fun. That's how it feels like working with Nikki. Isn't it fun?
It's so much fun. She only glared at me occasionally.
She's spunky. She's very, very spunky.
She is.
And I love that about
is.
her. I like.
She
Did
is.
you hear that accent she has?
Oh, it's kind of
She's
funny.
real country.
I'm from the country, and
You can relate.
she trumps my accent just a little bit.
She got you there.
She does. She's also, the way she puts it, what was it? Extra? Yeah,
Extra.
she's very,
She is
very
extra.
So.
Well, tell us about what you got
Oh yeah,
going.
so we were actually at the Pinewood Big Rig Challenge, and this is a little different from what you might be expecting because these big rigs were actually pretty little. Check it out.
How's it going, everyone? Isela here with the Truck Boss Show. Well, today here we are at the Fall Technology Workshop at Francis Tuttle Technology Center, and we are here with our friend Bonnie. Bonnie, thank you for being with us on the show. So, Bonnie, tell us what exactly you do.
I'm chairman of the Technology Maintenance Council for the Oklahoma Trucking Association.
Oh my goodness, that is a long title.
Yeah.
Well, today we're going to check out some races, and now the race is titled Pinewood Big Rig Challenge. Now tell us a little bit about the race. Like, what are the rules, or what are the requirements in order for people to participate?
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of like the Boy Scouts Pinewood Derby on steroids here for big boy trucks. And we have size and weight limits. So there's a length, it has to be 20 inches long, and then we have a width and a height requirement. And then also 4 pounds. It can't weigh more than 4 pounds.
Oh, wow.
And if you're into racing, weight is critical, how much it weighs and where you place the weight in order to make it fast.
If anyone wants to participate in the race, do they have to be students here at Francis Tuttle, or is anyone else welcome?
No, actually anybody in Oklahoma or anybody in corporate people, anybody that wants to bring a truck. So it's open to anybody.
Open to everyone. Well, Bonnie, enough said with that. We're actually getting ready to check out the races. So here you go.
Go! Hurry, hurry!
Off they go. So now here we are with one of the winners of the race. He actually took second place of the fastest, and also one of his other trucks took best of show. So Mark, thank you for being with us here on the show. Now tell us about your pink truck here. What is this?
This is actually my wife's truck. It's modeled after a 1940s Buddy L wooden semi-truck.
And so how long does it take to build these?
Well, this one I built in about 3 weeks. This one took a little longer. This one took me about 3 months.
And I bet it takes a lot of patience to do.
Oh yeah, the ratchet straps I got from Hobby Lobby. It's just yellow ribbon. And then I used jewelry to make the chain.
You're very talented. You know, congratulations on your win
Well, thank
today.
you.
So now we're on to the next, which is the fastest took first place. So now we're here with the winner of the fastest truck of the Pinewood Big Rig Challenge. Cody, thank you for being with us here. What made you come up with the name Big Woody?
I didn't want to paint it. I didn't have time. And I was just thinking Woody. And then I heard somebody say Big Woody. So I just decided to go with Big Woody.
Big Woody.
It was going to be Little Woody, but it was big. So.
Well, it is a pretty big truck and it's fast.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I like the fact that you got really creative with it. And I like the straw. So I think that's really neat. If you want to check this out right here, look at this. I love it. So that's pretty neat. But it's simple. It's not too extra extravagant or anything like that. So, well, congratulations on your win, Cody. So,
Thank you.
Awesome. Well, let me tell you that you're missing out if you have not checked it out. And if they want more information, Bonnie, where can they go?
On the Oklahoma Trucking Association website, the rules and all the information.
Well, there you have it, Bonnie. Thank you so much for the opportunity. We really loved it and enjoyed it. So this is it here for the Truck Boss Show.
A big thank you to Francis Tuttle, letting us come out there and letting us watch these awesome little big rigs because
No,
it's
it was
really
awesome.
cool.
A lot of these people, and they're students. They don't necessarily have to be students of Francis Tuttle, but they took their time and they built them. Some of them, decorated them, painted them, went, the extra mile for theirs.
Yeah.
There was one gentleman who literally did his the night before with his grandpa.
Sounds about like me.
And had straws, and he got really creative, and it was really, really cute. But it was awesome to see. It was exciting that they
I'm very
did
jealous
things like
that you and Nikki got to go to that and I didn't get the invite, but it's okay.
Ricky, it's okay.
It's okay.
Come in 2020, we'll talk to the big boss,
All right.
to the big G. And
Hopefully I've earned my stripes now.
We'll
and I
talk
can
to
get
her
on
and we'll
there.
let her know that You
All right,
might
then I'm ready.
might be ready to come
Okay.
on.
Okay. I guess I'll be okay with that.
Well, you already know that here on the Truck Boss Show, we always have the best of the best. We always got that good juice for you. Well, next week, we got some good segments coming up.
We do. So actually, we talked with Lee and Lisa Schmidt. You've probably seen them on the show before. By now, we've had them on so many times. You're just
Those are the
look at those guys.
homies.
But we're actually talking about something that's kind of near and dear to me, being a millennial. Talking about how to get millennials into the business and, how companies can kind of attract them. So you definitely want to tune into that, especially if you're looking to try and capitalize on the younger generation coming into the workforce.
And also, we got some information when it comes to hair follicle testing. So you don't want to miss out. Stay tuned for that. And you already know why we do this?
Because you're the boss.